Ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit zero. The song is now done. Do you all know what that means? It's time to roll on the fun. Don't you think? Let's get our guests in! If Mic check.
I don't have fucking headphones.
Brownie is here.
Hello.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Perception Check.
We...
Poke version. I hope I clicked the right one. I think I did. Check 1, 2. Yep.
Testing.
Yep, that's
Yep.
all good. Okay, looks okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Thean, can you give me a test?
Okay. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Huh, the weird thing is he never used his microphone. I love that one and I love it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to Perception Check. Our Pokemon version to be specific. Oh, Killer got a nat. Killer got. No, it's on a side note. Killer got a nat 1. Oh, okay. He's still late to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Brownie, your dungeon master for tonight, or game master for this case, and joining us tonight is the ragtag crew as you, hopefully, know and love them. Joining us tonight, we've got playing as Kemplar. We have Thean.
Mamma mia, Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea.
I'm so glad I picked you first. Playing Tycho, we have Floof.
Hi.
Thank you. Playing Louise, we have Dell.
Hi, everybody.
Playing Elizabeth is Heidi.
Oi, mates, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Hi, Solo.
Or is it get the road on the show?
Not now. Playing.
Oh my, get the frying pan.
Not now.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't have the red soundboard opened up.
Please.
There we go.
Thank you. Playing Momoko, we have Lena.
Whoa.
Hello, Lena. Please save me from this insanity. I don't know how. Just save me.
Okay, who's driving you up the wall and who do I have to hit with a frying pan?
I'm tempted to say anyone at the. Just be ready. Whenever I say hit, that means whack somebody.
We still have one more person here.
Yeah, I know, because as some of you guys know from our main sessions before, sadly at this point, Caitlin is a bit unable to join us due to work issues at the minute, as she is working a second job. But joining us tonight is Hannah.
Heyo.
So Hannah is not only joining us for her first ever session, but it's her first D&D game in general.
Yes.
Ooh.
So all I could say is, why did you pick us?
Because you're family?
Aww.
Aw.
No, seriously, you could have picked any other session by us.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It is. Also, I should realize there's something I forgot to do in this whole procedure.
And it is a glorious day to be a part of it.
I forgot to get rid of the link to join the game.
Oh. Big oops.
That's fine. I can easily do that. I can remake everything. I think.
I can do anything.
Not now, Jevil. So as mentioned before, we will be well, Hannah's character is going to be coming in later on, but for right now, you guys have just finished up in one area, so I think it's time to get you guys going. So, players, for one of our players who gets to hear this for the first time, are we ready to roll?
We're ready to
Ready.
roll and kick some butt.
It's a rumble.
Right.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm glad that sound effect got through. Now I'm ready.
M. Bison? Good lord, M. Bison's one of the oldest memes around.
This is delicious.
That's the other one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we did this, so let's get on with tonight's episode. Also,
Yes.
so everyone, can you hear the music coming through clear? Cool. Also, some of you guys may notice that we now have ourselves a brand new Discord overlay in the top left corner. So now people do not have to randomly guess who is speaking. You can now see up there who is speaking. In other words, if you see my name, it means I'm doing my job as a DM. If everyone else is speaking over me, it means I'm not.
Barbara.
Finally, you will now know that I'm not the one doing all the voices.
I know. Why do you think I got it? Anyway, let's get on with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, last time on Pokeception Check, I'm still trying to make that the streamlined name for this. I'm trying. Anyway, last time on Pokeception Check, Team Unity had made their way out of the Petalburg Woods after managing to get through it with their new friend Momoko on their way to Rustboro City. Not only for a gym battle for Team Unity to take on, but for Momoko to acquire a part for Mr. Briny to acquire for his ship to be fixed up and, if you excuse the pun, to be ship-shape. But,
No.
yeah, I know, bad attempt, I'm sorry. But as you made your
Love
way,
you.
as you love you too. As you made your way out, as you were making your way through the forest, you came
Not
across
the village.
you came across a small girl who was apparently part of a surveying guardian team who keeps an eye on the Petalburg Woods. As you met up with her and her beloved little Petilil and Phantom, you then made your way back outside. Thank you. You made your way back outside, and you bumped in, and you went into the small flower shop, which was supposedly the head base. There, you met not only the owner of the flower shop, but you also met the lovable assistants that were under her supervision. As you were getting the information across and knowing what was going on, there was a little moment that happened. As Louise and Arlen both went round the back, with the help of one of the flower assistants going round the back, and you discovered a Phantom and a Petilil just hatched. And with a little bit of nice coaxing, the two of you got some new Pokemon. But, as this all went on, a familiar team made their way out of Petalburg Woods. Not that far behind you. For the sake of making sure people paid up their notes, what is the team?
Tough.
Jackass!
Prism. Tough Prism.
Thank you very much. People paid attention. I'm so glad. Congratulations. Those who got it, you win a gold star.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Oh, I will bring up something of note in a minute, but I'll finish this up here. You after a little moment where you discovered that Hannah's Torchic had suffered a major amount of damage, with a little bit of coaxing thanks to Roger's behavior, you had a standoff moment, making sure that this battle was definitely going ahead. And as they made their way to Rustboro, you all collectively got your thoughts, with your new partners in tow, and were making your way to Rustboro, not that far behind. So, we will get to our special guest who has joined us in just a little moment. But at this point, Team Unity, as you were making your way upwards, back up to Rustboro. Oh wait, did I forget that? Oh, I forgot that music.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot Rustboro's music. Oh well, that's an error.
If you want, I can always dub over the music.
Nah, no worries, no worries. I'll just put on something close to it. It'll do.
Okay.
All Dale will do.
Ooh.
Yeah, All Dale will do. Well, Rustboro's iconic in a way. Anyway, so Team Unity. The last that we collectively got was that you guys were grabbing the last of your stuff and you guys were making your way up towards Rustboro. So, before we move onwards, was there anything anybody wished to do before we move on?
No.
Elizabeth is gonna actually check on Arlen, see what he's up to before we head off. See if and make sure he catches up to the party.
Okay, fair enough. So, Arlen, as you've made your way back up, yeah, you know what? We can have some fun with this. Yeah. As you made your way there back, Elizabeth, you see coming out from the back, Arlen with Kizuna currently close to his legs, and something in his arms. A familiar-looking Pokemon that you remember seeing in the Petalburg Woods. Or rather, is it the same one?
Hey, what? Arlen, what you got there?
A Petalil?
Well, I gathered that, but where did it come from?
She literally just hatched about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I see this little kid. Wait a minute. How the fucking phone? We're supposed to be heading off to the next town over. And here you are cuddling the Petalil.
Petalil.
Why wouldn't I cuddle a Petalil when she's mine?
Hey then, I'm just gonna let you get on with your business, but make sure you stay with the team. We're heading off to the next city in like 2 minutes. So get your butt over here.
As you're saying this, by the way, Death Nugget actually runs behind Arlen, and it just goes, do. It's like he's trying to herd sheep.
Aw.
I'm going to stress. Just before we carry on, I realized I was not giving these Pokemon too much of personalities. So congratulations, this is what Death Nugget got.
Fair enough. Elizabeth is gonna attempt to whistle Death Nugget over.
Oh.
Death Nugget.
Can someone do a whistle?
Let's make another roll.
Thank you. Wait, another roll?
I'll have to make another roll to avoid going face first into the dirt again.
No, not this time. This time, Death Nugget is basically just making sure you don't fall behind. Basically, Death Nugget is staying at the back to make sure you're moving. Basically, it's not so much a grrr. It's more of a come on, let's go.
Ollie's just gonna give it a look and go, all right, I'm moving.
Yeah, boy, Death Nugget.
Start making my way back towards the others.
Fair enough. As you do so, by the way, Death Nugget just follows behind, and then it just sits in front of Elizabeth and just looks up, looking rather proud.
I pat his head and then tell him he's a good boy. He's just such a good boy.
Petalil is left behind.
Yeah, Petalil left behind. No worries. If anything else, yeah. So, Arlen, which Pokemon is staying out? Because remember the
Okay,
rules.
Arlen's official stance is this rule sucks.
Well,
This is my way of controlling how many tokens are on the fucking map.
So he doesn't have to keep track of so many.
Exactly. All right.
Alan cares not how many tokens are on the map. But for the sake of convenience, I guess Kazuna can go away.
Okay, Kizuna's going away. So, actually, come to think about it, we have not met the new nicknames of your two Pokemon, have we, Aeon and Del?
No, we have not.
All right, so let's have an introduction. Arlen, who is your Petilil?
My Petilil's nickname is Lady.
Ooh.
Lady?
Yes.
Is that real? Wait, was that really the name you picked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just called Lady. So, yeah, Lady the Petilil. Okay, Louise, what did you call Phantomp?
Pumpkin.
Oh.
Perfect for the holiday that's coming up soon.
I need
Spooky,
that would've
scary skeleton.
And that advantage roll.
That would have been better for a Pumpkaboo, but
Yeah, I was about to say, she catches a Pumpkaboo and calls it Tree. Anyway.
Don't tempt me.
Alright, so, as all of you are making your way there, with Death Nugget still sort of close to Elizabeth, but occasionally looking back to make sure people aren't falling behind, you all make your way to Rustboro. You
just
guys,
so you know, he's still, Tycho's still following along, but still brooding.
that's fine. All right, you guys are down here at the bottom, by the way. So if you guys would like to get your beloved little tokens,
Mine went up.
All right.
is everyone having trouble getting their tokens?
I'm here. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. The map just moved. The map just moved
There we
on
go.
me.
Wait, did the map?
That's all.
Wait, the map moved?
No.
It happens if it happens if it's shrunk to a certain size. Don't worry. It's
Yeah.
It's
Don't-
not
don't
in your.
worry.
It's just client side. Don't worry about it.
No worries. Heidi, Lena, you. Oh, not Heidi. Hannah, Lena, are you two okay with your tokens or?
I think I'm gonna need a little help.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So to help to give a verification how to do things, if you go to the journal tab, which shows your character sheets and things, if you click on your name one, you'll see your character's name with your token in its display picture. Just hover your mouse over the name, click and hold, and drag it onto the map. That should give you your token.
Here we go.
I'll just make sure that, oh, yeah, she did it. Yeah, she did it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And Lena, Lena, you did it.
Yeah, but
Those
I got but I got a problem. My token is shrunk.
Oh, okay. Let me try again. Let me try it with this. Wait, wait, what? How did that work? Why is it when I do it, it gives the full thing, but when you did it, it was small?
It's called BS computer magic. You deal with it.
That's fair enough. All right. So, as you guys are making your way into Rustboro, this is the DM who didn't have time to finish the map, by the way. You essentially find that the city is hustling and bustling. For some of you, this is a familiar sight, as this is where you came in before. But, at this point, as you guys are making your way further north, you suddenly get a sight outside of the Pokemon Center. To all of you that seem familiar, you all get a familiar sight there, as outside is Hannah. So Hannah, would you like to describe the scenario that they see? Welcome, Hannah. This is your moment. Give us your best thing. What have you got?
Well, I'm basically outside hugging my knees, sobbing quietly.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys, you guys make your way. You make your way there, and outside you basically see our well, you basically see Hannah essentially just clinging to herself and just there. So up to you how you wish to respond, or you guys can just go straight in the Pokemon Center. It's entirely up to you. Or everyone can ignore me.
Uh-oh, puppet! Puppet!
Oh, puppets!
No.
Puppets! Oh, no! Oh,
No.
okay.
She's in a bad mood. Don't do this now.
Yeah. Tycho is rushing there. Alright, straight there. Also, I realized in this scenario I didn't find any sad music. That annoys me.
And
Maybe it might be End's music.
I actually haven't got any. I'll work on that for the next episode. It's a bit too late to get it now. Anyway. So yeah, according to the description, I see Tycho is rushing straight over with Puppet close behind. So I will say Tycho does get Tycho does get there first as Puppet is there. Is Puppet actually what is Puppet going to do, Del?
Puppet is going to do what he usually does and try to spook her.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Okay. Hannah, welcome. Here's your first roll. I want you to.
Oh boy.
I
Hold
want
on.
you. Yeah, get your character sheet ready to go. I need
What's
you.
it doing?
I need you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Roll credits.
Shut up. Oh.
just for the just for that.
No, he can have one. It's a running gag.
I present to you the Fubar fanfare.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I've got that. One moment. Let me find that.
No. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate the one. Anyway, don't do that again. Anyway, so Hannah, you are distracted with basically your crying, and all of a sudden, you feel a slight chill. And as you look up slightly, the Shuppet just gives you a shriek like a.
I'm basically shot up a little. My eyes glassy, and my glasses were off because of the crying.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you know what? We could put that to the fact of the nat ones there. Yeah, so she's completely she completely can't see. Yeah, she can't see. So Puppet, so you at least know something just made a noise in front of you, Hannah. So you're basically aware of that. And as that happens, Tycho arrives.
I believe that I will follow behind Tycho as well.
Okay, that's fine. So Tycho and Momoko are there. The rest of you at this point all arrive. So Tycho and Momoko do have the kind of lead, but it's entirely up to you. So I'll leave the situation to you.
I go up to Hannah and check up on her to see what's wrong.
I basically just sniffed a little and just looked down. Not saying a word.
You don't. I will say this just a heads up because I realized we didn't go into this with Hannah. If there's any actions in particular that you can't sort of do, like, you know, if it's like sniffling because you're crying or whatever, you can still do it or whatever. Just obviously, you know, be expressive. You know, have some fun.
It's called acting.
Thank you.
I know that.
Okay, that's fair. Just putting it out there. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. Just putting it there.
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
Something tells me you're really not.
I really don't want to get into it.
I then pat Hannah on the shoulder and say that it's okay if she doesn't want to talk about it. I won't push.
So, also, I just realized, where's Tycho on the map?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
I deleted it right here because he went inside the Pokemon Center.
Oh, so Tycho just walked by Hannah and just walked straight in.
Yeah, because he's still focused on getting his horse better.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's the whole point of this. I just had to verify. I just had to verify.
Yeah.
Alright, yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, yeah. So Momoko at this point, yeah. So the rest of you are the moment. So yeah. So Kemplar, Louise, and Alan, you all arrive at this point as well. So yeah. So the stage is all yours, everybody.
Hey, Lord, you look a sight. Yeah, and I hand her a handkerchief from out of my pocket.
Oh.
I take it. Thank you. I use it to rub my eyes with it.
Yep.
That nugget's gonna just kind of nuzzle against your legs.
Do.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, what's up?
Huh?
We're missing someone in our party. We're missing Blossom.
Oh, right. Yeah, Chikorita's out. Sorry. Terribly sorry. Thank you. I was going to ask
Also,
you.
this would make my heart freaking melt.
Thank you. Sorry, Lena.
It's okay. And Blossom is also going to nuzzle Hannah's leg.
Oh.
Opposite of the one where Death Nugget is nuzzling.
Oh, precious.
Oh.
Yeah, I realize the music's wrong, by the way, to those in the chat. I'm really sorry. I just made the best on dramatic as I could. You know what? I just realized. Lake from Pokemon Diamond might not work. You know what? Maybe that... What's up? Oh, sorry. I heard Heidi talk. I didn't know what happened.
Oh no, that was an ad. I was loading up the stream.
Oh, no worries. Alright, yeah. So Holly does look up to you, does walk up to you a bit, sort of, Hannah, and just looking, just goes, "Where's the rest of your team inside?"
Yeah, they're still inside. I'm just waiting for my Pokemon Blaze to get better.
Oh, now you tell me.
Oh yeah, because Tycho rushed
I'm not
in.
the one that rushed in, Tycho, without asking.
Well,
You baka.
It's what you would do, so.
You know what? Let's have some random fun. Tycho, roll an athletics check for me, please.
Hope he falls flat on his face.
That's the point. Let's see if he dodges this. Meanwhile, Louise is going for a wander. Again. Oh, she's going to the mark.
Yeah.
She's going
Yep,
to
she's going to the mark.
Alright. Roll athletics for me, boy.
Okay.
And then we'll get to that. Oh.
Oh, a 10.
It's not bad. Okay. I'll say as you rush in, you manage to avoid the rest of the group coming out. I'll say you just about... They just sort of brush you by, all with sort of different reactions. The usual sort of Brittany and Samantha giving you pretty much everyone giving you sort of like the mixtures of the gleefully sort of hello, as you expect. But obviously Roger giving you the you-know-what look, as per usual.
The death glare.
It would be funny if Tycho is rushing by, Roger starts spitting in comical fashion.
I mean, maybe. It's up to you. Sorry, I'm just getting I'm getting everyone else in place here.
Alright,
so I'm just getting everyone. I'll say they walk by a little bit, so they all look at you. At that point, Roger looks around, because Louise has vanished.
She's going into the Pokemart to get some supplies for the fight.
Fair enough. Alright. Roger does look around and just goes, huh. Didn't take you long to catch up, I see. So where is she?
Wouldn't she like to know? In fact, I'd like to know that as well.
Oh, Hannah.
Heads up.
The timing of that alert, by box. I basically went, oh, Hannah. And somebody hit us up with the follow, so I went, oh, Hannah, heads up. Yeah. Anyway, ironically enough, Midnight Lunala hit us up with the follow. Thank you, Midnight. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for with the awesome name as well. Yeah, hit us up with that awesome game. All right. Oops, I should probably get the right part here. Sorry about that. Sorry, I realized there's something I forgot to put into place. So, there we go. That should just about do it. Okay. So, yeah. So, Roger looks over and just goes, Hannah.
Yeah?
You do remember what we talked about when we first left, right?
Yes.
And at that point, as Roger walks forward, all the other four actually look down, like they're trying to avoid what's about to happen. Or avoid the situation. Roger sort of stands close by and just goes, you know you're not welcome at this point. You're too injured. You might as well either just go home.
I basically looked down, tears filling up in my eyes once again.
And just so you know, I'll be waiting for your friend up at the North Cape as usual. The rest of you can do what you want. Say your goodbyes or whatever. I've got stuff to get ready for. And Roger basically makes his way northward, leaving the rest of the group all there, and they all look at you with the sort of kind of reaction as it was. You know, the kind of they don't know what to talk. Even Brittany is looking upset.
With that dirty, bloody piece of shit biker!
Dustin at this point just sort of steps a bit ahead before you charge ahead and goes, look, before you rush, please, just, it's probably... You know what he's like.
Oh, I know what he's like. He's gonna get a taste of his own medicine if I guess. And I start trying to barge my way through, and I would expect Death Nugget would be following behind me on my heels.
He kind of would. And Dustin goes and just like, no, look, I understand what you're trying to get to, but if you make a scene here at another trainer like this, it's gonna end up causing trouble for both of us.
How can you stand that bloody piker? He's been nothing but rude to you a lot, and I know rude. He's worse than Team Rocket.
I have to agree. I mean, what he did to and Momoko looks back at Hannah, crying her eyes out.
Yep.
Just look at what he did to poor Hannah.
Trust me.
Yes, he's the unwelcome one here.
Seriously, I would love to give him a piece of my mind.
Well, to be honest, we're all hoping that your friend, that Louise is able to give him something, but... Since this has gone on far enough, maybe it's best if I actually... You know what? I've had enough of this. And Dustin actually steps forward just to us. Samantha at that point just looks over and just goes, Dustin, maybe you shouldn't... Look, I understand what I'm doing by bringing this up, but this is best to bring it up now.
Bring what up?
Do you understand who... with respect to the situation, do you understand who Roger exactly is?
Please enlighten us.
Oh, Theon! Theon, I would like you to make a stealth check for me, please.
Alright.
Yeah, he's pushing a button on the pokey gear.
Uh-oh.
To quote Sven Svensson,
What?
"Blood is happening."
Oh.
I'd like to use my inspiration roll.
You're gonna use it. All right, yeah. So before we carry on, everybody, I would like to stress what's happening here. I have given all the players from this point an inspiration die. They can use it to re-roll the exact roll that they made on a skill check that they've done. So in the case of Kemplar, he rolled a 6. So, roll your d6. Oh!
What the hell?
That's worse, but you avoided the nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
Elizabeth!
What's your rank in stealth?
Rank in stealth, I believe, is novice. I have 2d6.
So,
Yeah, no, that's untrained.
Shit. So I can't help you. I thought I'd be able to.
it was a good idea, though. It was a very good idea. At that point, Samantha looks at you, Kemplar, and just goes, Kemplar, if you please, don't record this.
Don't worry, I'm just checking the time.
Okay, but she is watching you at this point. So it'll be a little tricky at this point, I'm afraid. At that point, Dustin goes and just goes, Roger comes from a long line of battlers, and all of his family have actually tried to take on championship bouts in all of the regions before.
So that's what it is. He's trying to uphold the family tradition.
He's not uphold the tradition. He's trying to crush it. All of our
Let me guess. His family never won.
That's correct. The furthest any of their members ever made it was to the Final Four. Unfortunately, they couldn't get past the final stage. And every time they got to their stages, they were always up against the champion in the knockout bouts. They thought, if I could win here, I'd prove to everyone that this is where I stand. No matter who it was, whether it was his father, his grandfather or grandmother, or even his brothers and sisters down the lines. He's the next one to tackle this, and he thought, if I have to do it like this to break it, I'll do it. In a way, the reason we're involved with this is because we generally felt sorry for him about that. I mean, all of us kind of have a similar aspect to family in the matter, including Hannah.
That still doesn't excuse the fact that his behavior is unacceptable.
Oh no, I totally agree with you. But
yes, I have to agree with myself.
But there is a reason we're also involved.
Why?
Don't tell me he blackmailed you lot into doing this.
Not blackmail. Bribed.
It's a lot worse than blackmail, but...
All of us kind of need a little bit of cash. And unfortunately, his family is the one that is supplying us to do it. Sure, we didn't exactly want to do it, but on the night in question, Roger sat us all down, and we got into a video call with his old man. His old man basically said, this is the last chance our family has to do this. If you don't get at least to where we were, you are nothing but a disgrace. So he paid us to try to make him as better as he could. So in a way, you could say we're strengthening him, but in the process, we're also doing this so we can kind of do it for our own reasons. But unfortunately, the bribery's taken the back seat.
Decline the bribe, if you haven't accepted it yet. Your team will easily fall apart if you keep this up. And I can guarantee you guys won't stay friends for very long.
Nor will you ever make it to the finals at this rate.
I'm sorry to say this. I'm really sorry to say this, but they're right. As a gym leader in training, I pretty much know what that means. If Roger keeps this up, the entire team is going to fall apart, and everyone's going to leave him, and he's going to be all on his own.
I know. But to be honest, though, the bribe's too good of a chance to take up, unfortunately. At least...
And what if you're next, Dustin? What if one day he just ups and decides that you're no longer good for the team? What then? The bribe ain't gonna help you then, will it? No, it won't.
Make a persuasion or intimidation check.
I'm still pissed with Roger.
Is there a persuasion?
It'd be intimidation then, isn't it, Chris?
No.
Not even just intimidation.
Hang on.
How many injuries does Hannah's George still have?
With time, it's now down to 7.
7, huh?
So I know what you're thinking, but I've actually... So just to verify one thing, I put a stitching on your ruling, by the way, Kemplar, I'm afraid.
And you didn't tell me this, why?
Because I wanted to see... Because I wanted to bring this up as a live... Yeah, you real... Okay, you know what? For this session, go ahead as normal. I'll tell you what I have in mind, so go as you count there. Also, baby astronaut.
That's for the whole Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea thing that I did earlier.
Fair enough. Roll the percentage die. Oh yeah, he's posting the thing up there. He's posting the thing to go up there. But yeah, yeah. Tell you what, make a persuasion check. Just make a persuasion check for see if your message gets across to him.
Persuasion is not a thing on here.
Okay, sorry, my apologies. Okay.
I think it would be.
What would be the next best thing?
Yeah, this would be... I mean, you're doing this as a forceful thing?
Would it be intimidate then?
I would say intimidation.
Intimidate.
Intimidation might be better. So, roll intimidation.
And intimidation checks are an auto success, though.
Oh, that's right, because you're on anger state. Oh, actually, no. You have to roll the percentage to get the state.
When? Wait.
No, that was for the other one. That was for the other thing. Never mind. Carry on. Yeah, so your intimidation works. Yeah, I mixed up my facts. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I've been awake since 4 o'clock. Give me a break.
Oh dear.
It's okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
Okay.
Either way, but he he bites his lip a little bit and does look a little concerned. The
same goes for all of you too. What if Roger just decides that you're not worth it in the end? Have you ever thought of that? It's clear where the problem lies. And money or not, one person has to go. And I think you all know what that person is. Exactly. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. Okay, on the side note, just so we can quickly carry on a bit with this. Del, what exactly are you buying? Just to quickly get her out the way.
Okay. I was thinking about getting like 3 full heals, and a couple of potions.
If you have the money for it. I mean, does anyone know how much it will be for that?
I can check the inventory real quick to see how much the full heal is.
Yes, if you could do that quick, because I forgot to get that up. But yeah.
Okay, so regular potions cost 200, and then the full heal costs 450.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 450.
Yeah, 450 for 1 full heal.
Math.
450 plus.
She's actually calculating. All right, well that goes on there. Dustin,
for 8. That'd be 850. Oh, all right. One full heal and 2 potions.
Okay, if you got the money for it, I trust you to take it out.
Yeah, I do, and it's gonna bring me down to 200, I believe, because I have 10. Because I had 1050.
Oof.
Yeah. All right. So at that point, yeah, your wording does get through to them. They all look. They all kind of look with the sort of look away moment. And how do I word this? Because I forgot about your intimidation thing. I completely forgot about that. Also, I'll admit, Hannah kind of threw me under the bus by saying they were in the Pokemon Center. I did say leave it to her. Fuck. Right. Okay.
All right. I leave the mart.
Yeah, and as you come out, you see the other group there, and you just catch the back end of Kemplar's shouting, by the way.
What happened?
Roger kicked Hannah out of the team.
Oh, I got.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Kemplar.
Roger kicked Hannah out of the team, supposedly for being too weak. His family bribed the rest of his team into doing it. I'm telling them how wrong they are.
We know how wrong it is. We really, really do.
Then why go through with it?
Humans are so pathetic.
She glares at the. I guess I'll just say rival team.
Fair enough.
He bribes you, and you accept it. Are you so desperate that you'd rely? Are you so desperate that you'd rely on a bribe from someone as despicable as him?
Dustin does look over at the rest of the group. He sighs heavily, but then, just as he's about to speak, Brittany comes forward. And for once you see not a smile on her face. You see a stoic, blank expression. And she looks at those, goes, I know we met only a few days ago. But you ask us for why?
There's a moral line that we all need to cross, or rather that we all can't cross. And what you guys are doing is something stupid bad.
It doesn't...
Look, we may not be on the same team, and Kemplar will step forward.
Mm-hmm.
But for all intents and purposes, I still consider you my friends. So if you continue to go down this path, I warn you, you will not like me when I'm angry.
It's gonna give him a cockeye and just like, what are you talking about? You get angry kind of thing. She's just like in a very confused glance.
In the process, at this point, Ted does walk forward a bit more, and she goes, I don't know about the others, but I can at least explain why I got involved with this. You can judge me afterwards if you wish, but for me it's a moral cause, and I can't... I know it's stupid concerning he is, but... The truth is, back home in Alola, my family's Pokemon are really sick. And I mean really, really sick. There's a doctor who's willing to do it, but the performance isn't cheap. He said he can stabilize them for a while, but that's why he's so eager to move out of this. If I don't do this, there's a chance he'll cut off the funds to keep them alive. Or worse. I know it's dumb of me, because I know what an asshole he is. And trust me, I care about a lot of you. I really do. Heck, I care about Hannah. I really do. My family's pride and joys are in trouble. I don't know what to do, but I just didn't want to do it.
And accepting the bribe isn't going to help you in the end.
I know it's...
Because that money that you accept from the bribe will then be turned against you. Once word gets out about you taking that bribe, you will lose all status as a valid trainer, and your family's shunned. And if their Pokemon gets sick again, you ain't going to be able to help them out that time.
At that point, Ted just lowers his head and he just walks away for a bit. And he just stands in the middle with his back turned to all of you at this point.
I can understand doing something to help others. But as I've stated earlier, there's a moral line you can't cross. And bullying is about as far as I'm willing to take it.
Brittany, at this...
I think they get it, Kepler.
Momoko then...
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. Momoko then kneels down to Blossom's level and instructs her to stay with Hannah.
Okay.
And then she is going to go over to Kemplar to have a private chat with him.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll move Chikorita out the way, and I'll move you over for you.
Actually, can you move Chikorita? Can you move Blossom over to Hannah because
already got it.
There you go.
No worries.
Thank you.
So at this point, Brittany does look over just all of you, just goes, she's right. We honestly do get it. And I know it's not the greatest thing in the world. That's the reason that we're actually here. That we actually came to this because we want to ask you a favor. A big one.
And, okay, Momoko then, and if I recall correctly, Brittany was the one that was talking?
Yes, Brittany's the rainbow skirt girl.
Okay. Momoko then walks over to Brittany and asks her, what's this favor that you want us to do for you?
She looks over at Louise. Beat him.
I nod.
What?
Beat him so bad that he understands the value in us. Even if it doesn't completely change his attitude, it will at least make him think that there is some morality to all of us. I mean, he's using a Riolu. A Riolu evolves by bonds. If his idea of bond is by fighting each other and proving how strong he is, then in some regard, fine. Every person has their own bond with their own partner in some way. Some by battling, some by friendship. I just don't want him to... I just don't want him to fall. It feels like he's on the verge with him like this, and the fact he hasn't completely thrown all of us away, I think it shows he has at least a tiny shred of he thinks of us as something. I just want him to suddenly build on that and realize that we're not pathetic.
Elizabeth takes one look at Death Nugget, and she's gonna give him a small nod, because she's gonna bring out Beatrice.
Oh.
I want you to make me one promise, though.
They all look.
Regardless of whoever comes out on top, after the battle, if his behavior doesn't improve even slightly, get rid of him. Understood?
We are going to... Don't worry. We're going to be watching the battle very, very closely. If there isn't even a remote if there isn't even a single shrine... if there isn't
even a single glimmer, hope, shimmer.
What?
If there isn't even a single chance of him changing or improving, we are going to leave the moment the battle ends. We just figured we'd at least honor to see what happens. Whether it's the fact we're part of his team right now, or whether we just generally want to see what happens.
Momoko then puts her hand on Brittany's shoulder. If it's really true and he does use... Okay, I'm okay.
Are you all right there? Was that flower shop a bit too much?
Polly, you stuck on your nose.
No.
Sorry.
Shut up, people. Do not make me break out the frying pan.
I have one too.
Anyway, carry on.
Anyways.
I'm afraid that Riolu of his will never evolve.
Oh, we know.
Last time I checked, yeah, the Riolu only, yes, Riolu only evolves during the bonds of friendship, not the bonds of battle.
I think that's the one thing.
That's the one thing he'll never understand. Because I'm trying.
So,
Anyway.
at that point, by the way, at that point, Beatrice jumps on your head. By the way, Elizabeth.
I'll just gently skirt behind her ears.
Kemplar reaches his hand out and says, anyways, I believe we have a deal.
Dustin does look up, does walk to you, and he does take the hand. And for a moment, for a moment, he actually smirks at you and just goes, "There's a lot more under those eyes than I thought. I'll confess, I thought you were the kind one who literally looked at the best. Didn't realize there was a spark of a beast under there."
Trust me, when my friends are in danger, or whenever something has happened to them, I will let them get mad for them.
Well,
and he just said that to the other members of Tough Prison.
He nods a little and just goes, "All right. Well, if anything, Hannah's just waiting there for her torchic to get better. If anything, could you guys just keep an eye on her for just a bit while we go and, keep an eye on Roger?"
Sure thing.
Sure, we'll do whatever we can.
Thank you.
All right.
I have Blossom looking after her, so she should be okay.
By the way, at this point, Ted does walk back, and he actually walks to between Kemplar and Arlen. He looks over at you, Kemplar, and you can see the tears streaming down his face as he walks over. And he generally looks like he's about to literally just let it out. But then, and he looks over at you, Arlen, for a moment and just goes, "Can I ask you something, Arlen?"
Sure.
You're from a fancy rich place, right?
Yes.
Tell me, are all rich people as bad as him? I kinda don't want to know that you're one of them too.
I can say with absolute certainty, most certainly not.
That's all I wanted to know. I'm sorry. I really am.
Momoko then walks over to Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Kemplar does as well.
Oh.
Listen.
He just barges Arlen.
Oh, sorry. We're locked to a grid. I can't slide in between.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just move Arlen over.
I'll move down. I'll put him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Momoko then puts her hand on Ted's shoulder. Listen, I heard about your Pokemon, and I am so sorry. But Kemplar does have a valid point. That bribe isn't worth it.
I know.
And not all rich people are pricks like Roger.
Kemplar is actually going to grab Chris's hand.
Yeah.
And pull him into a hug.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Anya, I know what you were asking for. Don't worry. I was being fair. I was wanting to see if you were going to be deceiving. I was going to wait to see if you mentioned it. Yeah.
No,
Well, I don't know.
being deceived.
Well, you didn't tell me you were doing it or not, so I just assumed. Anyway, but yeah, he sort of has Momoko in there, and I'll say at this point to alleviate some time, I will. Oh, Louise!
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Louise has moved over there. She's making a cleanse tag. Do you have the ability to do that? She does. She does. She has
equal to half of your occult education rank.
What is your?
That's maybe used a number of times each day.
Yeah.
Ooh. She just creates it.
I'm adept at occult.
Nice.
So she.
Well then.
Yeah, it's a good question. What does the cleanse tag do again?
I was fixing to ask what was it.
I'm trying to remember. Let me look it up.
I know it's got
let's
something to do with ghosts and I think keeping them
Let's see.
away or something.
Let's see. Cleanse Tag is a type of wild held item introduced in Generation 2. It decreases the wild Pokemon encounter rate if held by the player's Pokemon.
Okay, so yeah, so in short, Louise can basically keep some wild Pokemon away at places. So yeah, you don't have to worry about any distractions now.
And then.
Well,
Anyways,
you've
what was-
made one.
Ooh.
But yeah, to alleviate some time, I will say the others will have their moments, and at that point,
Templar even hugged Ted.
yeah,
Wait,
you hugged
Question: which generation rules are we going with?
We're going up to current, so Gen 8.
Gen 8. Gen 8. I'll talk about. I'll bring it up later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, I will say at this point, they've all made their way to go follow up as best as they can, leaving Hannah with all of you. Holly does sort of look over you, Hannah, and she sort of just looks at you for a bit. And she just sort of smiles as best she can and just goes, Hannah, do you feel weak?
I just shrugged my shoulders a little.
Listen, if it's anything to go on, I know exactly how you feel. 'Cause I took some severe stuff from Brittany too. No, not Brittany. Bloody hell, I forgot their name.
Roger.
No, Angela.
Angela.
Yeah, Angela's one. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Mochi pretty much nearly got wrecked by her Laleep. So, I know how you feel. So
It's just not fair.
I know. Don't worry. Louise will sort it out. We can try to get you back to your team. You should be okay then, right?
I just looked down, tears still filling my eyes, trying not to cry as much.
Alright. Well, we should probably make a way to go see this then. Are you gonna stay here for your Torchic, or do you wanna come with us?
I'll come. I'll probably head back once the battle is over just to check.
It's probably an idea.
I slowly get up, brushing my face while putting my glasses back on.
Chica! Yeah, Blossom at this point is just looking up at you with this sort of concerned look. And as you stand up, she then rushes back over to Momoko.
I then kneel down in front of Blossom and say, "Thank you for looking after her."
So at this point, Holly just sort of takes you by the hand, Hannah, and she walks back to the group with holding your hand to make sure you're okay. And she looks back over and just goes, so is Louise about ready?
She's not near you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to walk over to Louise by the fountain.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, it's within vicinity.
Hey, Louise.
Hmm?
You ready to kick his ass?
I hold up the cleanse tag I just made.
Yes.
That'll keep wild Pokemon away. I don't know how you'll use it in battle, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I offer her my hand. Is she sitting on down at the fountain anyway? Like, is she sitting down?
Yeah, she's at the edge. She's at the edge, so she's sitting on the ring around it.
All right, then Templar is going to reach his hand out and offer to pull her up.
I just look at his hand, look back up at him. Then I take his hand and allow him to help me up.
Oh!
All right. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
I just put the cleanse tag on Puppet's forehead.
Right. As you're having this conversation,
my bird just sneezed on me.
As you're having this conversation, my bird just sneezed on me.
That's not what it was. How could this happen not once but twice?
Clip it! Someone clip it!
Thank you for
Somebody clip this!
Oh, screw you, Lucy.
Yeah. By the way, Ken Plumahena should roll at a disadvantage for me. Well, Lucy asked nicely. Maybe the next one he will. By the way, at this point, Tycho, I presume you're having Reggie stay at the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, he's at the Pokemon Center. I hear that.
They're clipping it, don't worry.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah. Tycho is still at the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
Making sure that he's okay.
Fair enough. I will say for the context of time, she'll say we'll take good care of him. It'll be a little time for us to get the injuries all out of him, but just know that Reggie, your Pokemon should be up and running in about an hour or so.
Right.
I suggest go get some fresh air. I suggested the same to the girl who just came in with the Torchic before, so maybe the two of you could probably just have some fresh air together. Might clear your minds. So
he tries to say something and he just doesn't. He just walks out.
Alright. So at that point, Tycho does come out of the Pokemon Center just as you guys are wrapping things up. Holly does look over you, Tycho, and just goes, "Oh, Tycho, how's Reggie?"
They said that he will be fine, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, right now Louise is about to go face Roger, so we're gonna go watch her to give us some support. Are you coming?
I will stay here.
You're gonna stay there.
And actually,
I asked a favor for him. For Tycho. If it's alright if I could ask a favor for him.
Yeah.
We'll do it in character.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask in character. Go ahead.
Do you think you can do me a small favor? if my partner Blaze is fully healed, can you make sure to bring him with you?
He he wants to decline, but he's had enough of neglecting people for right now. So he just sighs and like, what Pokemon is Blaze?
He's a Torchic.
Got it. And real quick, he's going to stop by the Pokemart.
Okay. We'll sort out your shopping list in a bit then.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So
He just walked over there with Susie.
fair enough. So in which case, I presume we're doing this then.
I can't wait.
All right. Brownie did his work.
Also,
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Work.
Yeah.
Holy, yeah, look at all them mountains.
Yeah. You're all on the lower area, by the way.
We started.
Almost.
The map put us in the upper part. We got to go all the way down to the bottom part.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
This is fun.
All right.
Okay.
There
Baka.
we go.
Close enough.
All right. So, as Louise is basically leading the charge in all of this, hold on 1 minute. I will get a Momoko in play. There you go, Lena.
thank you. Also, I want to say when this is over, I had an idea I wanted to share with you.
Okay. Yeah, we can organize that afterwards. Sure.
Okay.
All right. So,
Cool.
as
Watching this, like, oh my god.
So as the group is busy making their way upwards, you don't have to have Pokemon out here if you really don't want to. It's up to you. But
Right. I'm fine.
fair enough. As Samantha, oh, sorry.
I was gonna say Momoko decided to put Blossom in her Pokeball to make it easier for her to carry.
Fair enough. If that's what you want to do. Go ahead. So Brittany looks over and sees you coming and goes, "Oh, Roger, she's here." And standing in front of the local sign, arms crossed, he then flicks his hat up a little and looks at you with a serious look and just goes, "Ah, I see you actually came. You know, I'm genuinely surprised you showed up."
Is that so?
Yeah. I generally thought you would have been too scared. After all, I'm the big villain, apparently.
I have
Did
a
you
favor. Could you remove Blossom from the map for the time being? Because again, Momoko put her in the Pokeball.
You can just click the token and just press delete if that's easier.
Okay.
Alright, yep. So carry on.
Okay. Did you forget what I said before? I dance with ghosts. I don't fear anything.
As you're having this conversation, Samantha is actually looking over at you intently. And at this point, Roger looks up and just goes, "So then, I presume you're using that thing?"
I look at Puppet. I might. Would you rather I use someone else?
Oh no. I mean, I would prefer to fight what it was, after all. You said that you as the ghosts were always amazing, in some regard is what you implied, and that someone like me probably couldn't do it. So in which case, if you want to use that, you can. I only need this.
We shall see soon enough.
At this point, Roger just looks around and just goes, I wouldn't mind if anyone wanted to be a judge. So it's an offer to
I will.
Oh, Arlen will be a judge. All right. Arlen, yep. So step on up then, Arlen. You can sit yourself anywhere up here in this grass area up here. Dustin
Gonna
and
get
Dustin
behind Louise, by the way.
All right. Yeah, that is a ledge, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Is Kemplar allowed to sit over here?
Yeah. You guys are allowed to basically position yourselves wherever you want to see the match. Basically, in case you wondered, Sam's there just standing at the side there. Brittany is basically just sort of huddled behind a tree.
All right.
Holly is actually going to go and join Brittany. And
I'm staying back with Louise.
Okay. Arlen, where will you be referee?
You said anywhere in the grass, so presumably in any of these patches, yeah.
Wherever you like.
Over here, or over here, or
Okay,
here.
I decided to move Momoko next to Holly so she can have a good view of the fight.
That's fine. So in which case, I'll move everyone so so there's a better chance for the fight to happen. So Roger's gonna move up here. Ted and Dustin are gonna move over here by the sign. So yeah, you essentially have this area over here to work with.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll move over here.
Fair
Just
enough.
so.
All right. As Hannah is with you there, Louise, Roger just looks, and all of a sudden, you watch as that sort of stern face of his just turns more fierce. Well, referee, do your job.
1 second, 1 second.
Patience.
Patience is a virtue.
Patience, Roger boy.
Oh, Aeon! Aeon!
Hang on, wrong name. That's supposed to be Templar. Mine's late.
No.
Yeah. So Arlen essentially wants to go over to Templar and say, seeing as I'll be refereeing, would you mind looking after Lady for me?
No problem whatsoever. And I'll take Lady into my arms, cradle her.
Aeon.
Aw.
Aeon, make a stealth check.
I wonder what I need to make that for.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi's making a P check.
I might need to go to the bathroom real quick myself.
Oh no! Ooh.
I'll be right back, promise.
Okay. Ooh.
Before you tell me the result, not enough, I'm guessing.
Or is it enough?
I'm letting you decide. I'm saying nothing on this one. If you're planning on using that die roll, then I'm saying nothing until you verify if you want to keep that one or not.
Fair point. That's absolutely fair. I think this is worth using up the inspiration.
You're gonna use it?
So,
okay. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, unsubtle enough as Lady is being passed over to you, Kemplar. Arlen's Pokegear falls off his arm, and you see that there is a recording happening.
Shit.
Am I the only one that sees this?
Brittany does look over and just goes, "Hey, you got one of those that records too!" So Brittany, in her excitement, just declared it out loud.
You wanted to film the battle.
I have something.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? What's that, Tycho?
Oh, curb your enthusiasm.
Yeah, that works. Anyway.
So Kempla's going to ask, oh, you wanted to record the battle?
As you say this...
Yes, I want.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to review my judging later and see if I could improve on it.
Well, sure, I could probably record for you too. That way we can see if your judging's fair for later.
I would like you both to make a guile check. But you two are gonna, you both have to make a hell of a roll.
Okay.
What is it with us?
Anybody want to help me with this? Anybody want to help me with this?
Let me help you with that. Do it again with +4.
Oh, +4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Arlen's got. I was waiting for.
Arlen's got. Let me help you with that too, so he can re-roll anything he's proficient in.
Guys,
that's what I was waiting for.
The low rolls today.
It's fair. Oh, a 7 and a 13 with a nat 1. Okay.
What is it with us making the poor rolls today?
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna have to roll Roger. I'm gonna have to roll Roger to see if he clicks.
Hey, as long as we're making them in Louiseism.
Roll 20.
It's a low roll day.
I just got back. What are you guys doing?
To be specific, they're trying to do a Pokegear recording to try to catch Roger in the act of being a jerk.
Ah, all right.
But
we're not.
But they're playing off to record the battle.
Okay.
I'm clearly recording the battle.
Yeah. Roger looks over and just goes, "Fine, do what you want. I will tell you what he rolled. He rolled a he has by the way, he has insight on a bit. He has 3d6 and he rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Oh.
Yeah. He rolled less than Kemplar with only 1 dice. Yes.
I am not joking. I am genuinely not joking. Yeah, so yeah, so you play it off. Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, so I should flex my fingers, walk over to the referee position where I'm standing.
Enough.
In your own time.
Alright, so you're just going for... Alright, so we're doing this? Alright. Louise, on the count of 3. Alright, so Louise, on 3, send out the Pokemon that you're going to do. 3, 2, 1.
Puppet.
Alright, and I have to play this tune.
Yes.
Piers' battle theme. What? I like Piers' theme from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, who doesn't?
But curious question: has anyone heard the Man on the Internet lyrics to this?
I have, and it's a banger.
To survive, you have to get mean. Yeah, I love that track. And lo and behold, he throws the ball, and you recognize it as Breaker, his Riolu. All right.
Mamako is just standing there with her arms crossed.
Yep, fair enough. Everyone else is sort of the same. All right, Puppet.
Elizabeth is gonna give him a glower.
All right, Puppet. Okay, you know what? We got to do it proper. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. For
Yeah.
Puppet?
Yes. But yeah, you just...
This is the... I think this is it.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yep, you did. He just beat you. You got 9 points. You got 9.03. He got 9.17.
Oh.
Darn it.
Beat you by 0.14. So yeah, at this point he looks and just goes, right. How about we wrap this in a quick fashion? Breaker, use Foresight. So at that point, you watch as Breaker looks over at the Shuppet, and with a sort of glare of yellow on its eyes, it just stares at Puppet. So yeah, Foresight's in play.
Uh-oh.
Foresight makes it so that fighting and normal type moves can hit ghost types.
Yeah, in fact, I will roll it so you can see. Oh, you can't see that because... Oh, yeah, because I forgot I'm still on public. Oh, yeah. That
You're on GM.
There we go. There you go. There's your ability there. So he's going to use Foresight. And, yeah, that's basically all he's doing for the first turn with Breaker.
So for the rest of this turn, Papa can't go invisible. Because it's not right.
What can I do?
Thanks for the bits, Heidi.
Yep.
Oh, all right. I'm going to use. Hold on. Which one? Yes. Screech.
You're gonna use Screech. All right. Yeah, lowers its defense by 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt it a bit. So it just covers its ears and it just goes. Yeah.
Just make sure. Okay, pet a little safe. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's a little safe there. The screech is echoing out. For some of you, it's a piercing. Oh, that's gonna really do some damage to it. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. How far are our Pokemon allowed to move?
You have an overland ability on each one of them.
Right.
Sharpen might also have some for play as well.
I will say for the context of this battle, you basically can move 3 squares each for both of you two at this point. It's a small arena, so we'll just say it's 3 squares maximum for each time. Trick does remain, even though you know my name. Cause I want to put the town on the back and all again. Cause once I had a dream, but now I
have space for the fight.
Okay. Remind me what shift actions are for again.
Sorry?
Beg your pardon?
Okay. When do I use shift actions?
That's instead of moving.
That's instead of moving?
Yes, so instead of moving, you can use a shift action, which will count as your movement to do a special movement.
Okay, so... Okay, am I able to go invisible? Am I able to go invisible?
Not with Foresight.
Yeah, for this whole turn, Foresight's going to make it so that he can see you when you're invisible.
All right, then I will. All right.
Also, just one thing to clarify just beforehand. Aeon, just verify one thing for me. What's the difference between a free action and a swift action?
A swift action will... Right, essentially every turn you get a standard action, a shift action, and a swift action. Which I believe a free action essentially can be done anywhere without using up either of those. Any of those. So.
Okay, so in short, you basically have 3 different actions you can do on your turn, but you have a 4th one that's a bonus if you can use it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how big the battlefield is supposed to be. Like, are we just limited to this space?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't plan this.
Yeah, I'll just end my turn here then.
All right, you're just using the screech. All right. Roger looks at you for a moment and just goes, "What's the matter? You have to cry just because you can't do your little trick?"
Who's crying?
I'll prove who's going to do that. Riolu! And, yeah, you know what? The swift action... having a look here. No, actually, no. Yeah, you know what? He's actually going to do it again, yeah. For a swift action, he's going to do Foresight again.
Like that one.
Yep, but this time... He's going to chain it with an actual attack this time.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to use quick attack.
Quick attack has enough range, right?
It needs to move. It needs to move in 1 square. So yeah, it's gonna do it. So just to verify, Foresight can be used as a swift action at any time during the user's turn.
Yeah.
So
that's what it says. Range,
yeah.
swift action.
So yeah, you're getting 2 attack technically. So Foresight, you can't go invisible, and quick attack is gonna hit you. Is gonna go for the attack.
Oh no.
Not.
And so I fire, and then I miss, and then I fire, and then I fire, and then I miss. I miss both times.
Fair enough.
And I
Yeah.
fire, and I miss.
He goes for the attack again, and he's like, "I've got you." But as he charges forward, it's just like, "Wait, what? Where did it go?" And Shuppet has just appeared over Breaker's head with a.
Nice.
And it just snickers in the back.
I just.
You were saying?
Momoko is applauding Puppet's quick move.
Elizabeth just sits there with crossed arms, giving a little chuckle.
All right, well, that's it for his turn, and the best thing you need to know about this, he is now out of Foresights. He can only use Foresight twice per battle.
Wait, really?
Yep, Foresight is a twice per scene.
Oh wow!
Ooh, nasty.
Yep, but this turn you can't go invisible again.
I can't go invisible.
Nope, not
Yeah,
again
no.
this time. The Foresight stops you again, but this is the only time it's going to happen again.
All right, then I will. Then while it's in range, I use knockoff.
All right.
That off.
Oh,
That's
that's a risky move.
Yep, knockoff. Yep, going for the 28.
Ooh.
Minus the 2 combat stages. What do the combat stages mean, Ayla?
Basically lowers its defense. In other words, it knocks 1 number off,
Yeah.
which is going to hurt it because thanks to that, it's not.
Knockoff is a dark type move, and
Yeah, so it's got some resistance, but Chris was saying something about the move.
Yeah, the short well, I'll say it. You actually did knock something off.
Oh.
Oh.
You knocked off an oranberry.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, that didn't work. But yeah, in case you wondered, let's see, how much damage did you roll there? 28? Yeah, you in total, you did 24 damage to it.
Wait, this is after the fighting resisting dark.
Oh, yeah, because it does half the damage, so 24, yeah, so 12 points of damage. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, so so I'll say it right now, its defense is 4. So yeah, it's 24 minus half because of the resistance to dark type, so it's 12 damage in total. So Breaker does look at you with a sort of moment as the oranberry flies through the air and lands in the sand. And he just goes, well, so much for that trick.
A shame.
That's fine. I've still got 1 trick left, and it's thanks to Hannah for this.
Uh-oh.
It's just frozen. Oh no.
The problem is Hannah doesn't even know what I've done. All
I know,
right.
I'm just playing along.
Yeah, I know. That's good. That's good. All right. Is that it for your turn, Louise?
That'd be it for my turn.
I fucking hate you, Aeon. Aeon is providing commentary. All right. At this point, you watch as Roger just sort of... He smacks his hand and he goes, right. You say you dance with ghosts. Let's see how cold things get when I make you dance with one yourself. Breaker! Let's use it! Har! And you watch as he lifts up his paw and he charges at Puppet. Yeah, I know, Breaker. and is going to use a tutor move.
Wait, what?
It's Aura Sphere, isn't it?
It's not Aura Sphere.
It's going to use Ice Punch.
Oh.
Oh. Bah.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Oh my god.
Accuracy 12.
Yep.
Okay,
So that's so physical
so-
there. So what's your defense? What's your defense on the Shuppet? Del. Bleh.
Blip,
7.
blip, blip, blip.
7. So minus
What?
the 34. So that's 27 points of damage to your Shuppet.
Ouch.
That's how many points of damage?
27.
27 total.
27. Okay, how do I put in?
I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
Leave it to Chris.
Oh god. She has 10 hit points left.
Yeah.
Well, this is where the whole invisible thing's gonna come in useful now.
Yeah. 10. Okay, 27, right? Oh, you already did
I've
that.
done it
Never
for
mind.
you, so she's on 10. So at this point, Breaker basically just sort of... And you watch as the cold air pours up his paw. And Roger just looks over and just goes, huh, no freeze. That's fine. Thank you, Hannah. You at least proved some use, at least.
And that's to punch that chilled puppet to the bone if he had any bones.
All right. Well, that's it for his turn, or rather, it would be if it wasn't for a certain trainer action about to kick in.
Oh, what?
Okay. Roger is going to use a trainer ability.
It's the one that we can learn in the game.
Actually, I'm looking at this list here exactly because I got the list here. Oh, damn, I missed my timing. Never mind, can't use it. I missed my timing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to do it before I declare the move. Cause Aeon will know this. He has Duelist.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Which means he's actually stronger in one-on-one combat. So, because I missed that timing, you're lucky, because you probably would have been dead at this point. All right, well, that's it for his turn. Go ahead, Puppet, off you go.
All right, so can I use my trainer action before my Pokemon uses any of their features?
Yes. So, because I messed this up, I'll explain it, because I didn't say it here. You are allowed to use trainer actions. In the context, you are allowed to use trainer actions as long as there's stuff that happens before your Pokemon moves. Because once your Pokemon does an action, that counts as turn end.
Because once I do something that's considered an action.
For your Pokemon.
For my Pokemon, not for my trainer though.
Yes.
All right.
I'm just gonna I need to double check my Duelist thing because I think I've messed up my timing on something which annoys me. Give me a minute.
Like Duelist as the class?
Yeah, damn, yeah. I had to use it beforehand, which annoys me there. Oh well, that's my fault. Yeah, to sum up just briefly before you know what's going to happen, I'll just say what's going to happen here. Duelist is a class ability where I can use it as a trainer for a swift action. The foe becomes tagged, or if the foe's already tagged, it loses it. One foe can be tagged, but basically Roger's Pokemon under the effects of the focus training gain half their momentum back. Not to mention, they also gain accuracy and evasion boosts.
Okay.
And they can also learn some extra abilities where they can officially use tutor points to increase their attack. So, yeah, you're fine. Anyway, go ahead, carry on.
Alright. First, I'm going to channel Puppet.
Oh, shit! Okay, yeah. It's not hostile, so yeah, no need to make the check.
Alright. And I will also use I will use.
Bears.
I will use Spirit Boost.
Oh, mama!
Whoa.
Oh no! She's going for the kill.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, and since Puppet's the highest stats, combat stats are attack and special attack, I'm going to use it to increase its attack.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Assuming that this causes some sort of visible effect, does Roger start raising any objection?
No, he's not. He's just
okay.
watching.
Oh.
Does he have even the slightest idea what's going on?
You guys don't know that. You can make an insight check if you want, Lena, to double check.
Why are you guys being so nosy?
They're allowed to. That's the rule of it. You can do what you want.
to see Roger fail.
This is my fault for not using. This is my fault for not using Duelist, because I really wanted to use this, and I thought I have to try to show it off somehow.
It's okay. Maybe next time.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
All right. So okay. One more question. Will a shift action count as an action, or is it just to replace the move?
It's your movement, basically.
So, yeah,
okay.
A shift action replaces movement for the turn.
Okay, but not the action.
Yes. You guys
all
all
right,
learn this.
I will go. All right. Then we'll go invisible, just in case.
Oh boy.
And I will use knockoff.
Hey, Bob.
Wait, is knockoff the only move you need? Is knockoff the
It's
only
the
move
only
you
thing.
know?
It's the only attack. It's the only attack move I know.
In that case, you might want. You might have to use struggle.
Struggle?
Oh, knockoff's a once per scene move.
Yes, it is. You can only use it once per battle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use. Okay, then forget knockoff. I will use struggle.
Same accuracy card.
Why is it? I don't get that. What the heck?
I don't get that too.
It rolled a 4. It rolled a 4 for both of them. Or it rolled a 4 for struggle. And the way that it does things is that it decreases the move's accuracy requirements first. And then you have to compare that with target evasion. Or
yeah, so
and such.
So how it works with Roll20, just so you know, it rolls the d20, then it adds the modifiers, then it deducts the AC of the move. And if it's still a positive number, or if it's a number that beats the AC of the actual move that you did there, then it works. So because it's a 0, it counts. So struggle does hit. Only just.
Only just?
Yeah, because it's a 0. If it was a minus number, then there's no way in heck.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to attack anyway. Pokemon may not perform moves while invisible.
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Wait, let me see.
Let's have a little look-see at this. Sorry, everybody. We planned this so far in advance.
Ah, come on, really? Pokemon may not perform moves while invisible.
Let me double check the order of combat a second.
No
'cause
worries.
That will make a big difference.
So, in other words, you could probably perform your attack, then go invisible?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, during each round of combat, you may take a standard, a shift, and a swift on their turn in any order.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You can attack first.
Then go invisible.
There you go. Because that's what Roger did. He did Foresight and then attacked.
Yeah.
So in this case, you can attack and then use Foresight.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. While invisible, you must roll +4 during accuracy checks to hit the Pokemon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That basically means I have to roll an extra 4 to hit you.
Okay, so I can't even attack while invisible? What kind of thing is that?
It's a stealth. It's a stealth ability. That's the reason for it. It's a stealth.
So could I just switch around my attack then?
Yes, that's that's the point. You just said it.
All right, then I'll struggle first, then go invisible.
Okay, well you did the struggle, so 19 points. I need to have a look at this actually. Does this actually? Nope, not yet!
Huh?
Not yet, but it's a good hit. Breaker does fall to his knee a little bit, but then he stands up with a grit like...
Well, Jack Atlas. Wait to show some grit.
Thing is, I don't dance. Alright, so now you go invisible, you said?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, you go invisible, and then Roger just looks and just goes, "So you cheap trick." Alright.
It's what a ghost would do.
I'll just say that they're visible.
Oh, Aeon. Alright. Well, Breaker's just gonna do that one thing again. He's gonna go for the ice punch again. Oops. So,
Oh dear.
I have to roll this, and there's a Jesus Christ. I need to, okay. I need to roll a 6 on this. I need to roll a 6 on this.
Okay.
Roll.
This is happening a little too fast.
Don't
Roll.
worry.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that 11, yeah, it was a 13 because its AC is only 2, and yeah, minus the 4, so yeah, still hits.
No.
Oh no.
So as Breaker charges up, it catches a slight whiff as it rushes by and just and goes for the punch. It sort of chills a bit the back of Puppet, and Puppet falls down to the ground with an extra what's the defense of you? 7.
7, yes.
Yeah, so that's an extra 28 points of damage added onto Puppet.
Oh no.
No mercy in this.
It's Roger. Did you think you were gonna get any?
I thought we weren't allowed to use tutor moves.
No, you aren't allowed to use them, but you are allowed to use them. You need a trainer class or move tutor to do it.
Yeah.
And
Was it a physical or special move?
Physical.
Ice punch is physical.
Yes.
Effectiveness.
Normal, I believe.
Yes. So, yeah, it is minus the 7 from 35, which is 28.
Alright. Oh, whoops.
That worked.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't realize there was a damage calculation thing. That's nice.
That's fine.
you have to show how you did that.
There's a calculate damage button.
Oh, there is.
Nice.
On the Pokemon's character sheet?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the Pokemon's character sheet.
okay. Well, yeah, so according to that, looking at
Considering
that...
he was at 10.
Yeah, so that puts your injury count, I believe, to 5.
Holy 5!
It's really easy to gather up injuries in this.
Yep. So yeah, so at that point, Puppet does fall to the ground, and it just stands there, and it just sits there with a shut up. And Roger just smirks. And the battle is over.
I return I approach Puppet.
You did well, Puppet.
And I return Puppet to my Pokeball.
Fair enough. Yep. Breaker does sort of go back up to Roger, and it doesn't smile. It just sort of, and Roger just nods and just recalls Breaker back into the ball. And he then walks up to you, Louise. Well, I have to say that was you at least had some spark to you. But I guess it's just fair to say that it's obvious where your skills are compared to mine.
Really?
What?
Does it matter whether I won or lost?
Okay. I look down at the Pokeball with Puppet in it.
Puppet got to demonstrate his skills. You got to demonstrate yours. What's the point in gloating?
Because it obviously shows exactly where you stand at my level. And it shows it the other way around too. It just means that it just means I'm stronger than you. And it means you.
For now.
Momoko is just looking and listening to all this, saying, well, at least he didn't learn a thing.
I'll at least...
Can I make like a, like my character's clenching her fist?
Yeah, go ahead. You're welcome. Yeah, do what you want, Hannah. You're allowed to.
I clutch my fist angrily as my body's shaken with anger a little bit.
Roger at least looks over at you, Hannah, and just goes, if you want to at least thank somebody for this victory, I guess in some merit I did have some help. Thank you, Hannah.
I look at Roger.
You really need the fact that you needed to rely on someone else's accomplishments to help you win.
That's enough, Louise.
I look at Kemp.
Kemplar approaches and returns Pedlil to Arlen's arms.
Yeah, just book.
Thank you.
Also, at this point, Arlen, I would like you to make another stealth check, please.
Oh, I'm not giving it back. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm asking Arlen to make it.
I can't possibly see why I'd have a reason to make a stealth check. Ah, shit.
Ah!
I don't know what.
If this is for the Pokegear, Kemplar is still holding on to it.
Oh!
Wait.
Louise?
Is your stealth novice or higher?
Oh wait, what? Oh wait, was that for a stealth check?
Yes.
Stealth.
Yeah.
I'm untrained. I'm untrained. Never
No,
mind.
missed ability again.
If it's for the Pokegear, Kemplar is still holding on to it. So
Okay.
I'm curious as to what this stealth is.
Okay, sorry. I didn't realize you were still holding it because it was on Petilil.
That's what I was trying to say!
Sorry. I'm a bad DM.
No, you're not.
Not that you're
No,
not,
you're
actually.
not.
It's,
Chris gets a pat on the head.
if I may, it's on Arlen's wrist. So,
Oh, okay.
I gave you the pet a little, I didn't give you the gear.
Fair enough.
Because otherwise, what's the point in me moving closer to listen in?
Miscommunication on my end. My bad. Okay, fair
No
enough,
worries.
Arlen. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. So at this point, Roger just looks over at you, Kemplar, as you walk over and just goes, oh?
I think we all know what this point has led up to. Congratulations, Roger. You won.
Why, thank you. I genuinely appreciate your words.
But still, your behavior is not acceptable when talking to others. You do realize that, right?
He sort of shuffles his feet a little bit because he was sort of looking in. He sort of was standing in front of Louise, and then shuffles to look in your direction a little bit. Just goes with his sort of hand on the Pokeball of Breaker. He just goes, maybe, but in a weird sort of way. I think you already know exactly that sort of feeling. After all, your little girlfriend here. She doesn't really trust all of you lot, doesn't she? She sees Pokemon as the only things that matter.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with caring about Pokemon?
I never said there was a problem with that bit. The only thing I'm questioning is, why are you questioning my way I'm treating everyone else if it's not any different than Louise treating everyone else differently than how she looks at Pokemon.
I don't hurt Pokemon. I may not like humans, but how you treat the Pokemon affects the trainers. And
I look at my group.
They are not as bad as I had thought. They care about the Pokemon. What does that say about you?
Well,
No.
this is obviously going nowhere. Well, obviously we both need to be at max strength if we're doing the gym battle soon. You guys can go first if you want.
Just so you know, Roger, whether I won or lost didn't matter to me. What mattered to me was the Pokemon. Because the strength of a Pokemon comes from their trainer. Not the other way around.
I then nod at Luis's words.
Yeah.
Because I believe her words to be true and accurate.
Yeah, I gathered that much by the nod. Yeah. So at this point, Roger just sort of looks over at you, Hannah, for a moment, just goes, well, come along, Hannah. We've got a gym battle to be ready for.
I'm not gonna come with you.
What is this timing? What is this timing of things? I'm not coming with you.
Oh, sorry, that was the alarm on my Pokegear.
That's my fault. My fault. I didn't silence my friggin' phone.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Roger just sort of. What did you just say?
I said I'm not coming with you. You don't care much about Pokemon or your teammates. I'm not going to join the team who doesn't care about Pokemon or others.
You obviously don't get where you stand at this. What you helped my Riolu get so much better. Do you not understand that is your purpose? You can help people get stronger. Why do you think you're here?
I only here so I could learn about Pokemon and to challenge back into Alola.
So you're not going to, so that means you're declining my offer then.
I am. I'd rather be stronger the right way.
Fine. No matter. If that's how you feel, then fine. I'll at least respect when somebody's at least chosen something for themselves, but just know this. My father will know about this. And I just know you'll at least get something for your help from my Riolu today. But that'll be the last bit of help you get from me. And he just makes his way back towards Rustboro.
Momoko is resisting the strong urge to slap him.
Elizabeth is the exact same way as she died.
What was that?
Yeah,
what was it, Heidi?
Hey, let Kevlar go first. I was
No,
just
you first. I was just going to ask a question regarding Roger's whereabouts.
Well.
Yeah, I think the word I heard from Heidi was that Elizabeth was resisting the same thing.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So Roger's off in Rustboro now?
Roger's headed up to Rustboro. Dustin, Brittany, and Ted all basically make their way. Actually, no, sorry. Samantha, Brittany, and Ted are all making their way afterwards. They're all sort of rushing by. They sort of do like the sort of sad expression. They just look at you. They all give a nod, and they all follow after Roger, leaving Dustin with all of you.
I just make a sigh
They
and look
stand
down.
beside before that codger.
Just, I know it's gonna take it much from me, but just let it go at this point.
Elizabeth is just gonna glare at the direction Roger went.
I believe it's safe to say that Roger did not change from this battle.
No, he didn't. Which is a shame, because, to be honest, Luis, what you said was absolutely right.
Well, I think Louise is already. Louise is sort of close by at this point. Yeah, Dustin actually looks back and all of you and just goes, In fairness, he did show something at least, different than what he's been the past few days, anyway.
Like what?
He actually at least said thank you for something. I know that doesn't say much of an improvement, but at least he said thanks about something for a change.
It doesn't matter when the Thanksgiving is demeaning.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that. I'm just saying he at least showed at least one hint, but whether that was a jokey remark or a serious remark, well, I'm not gonna judge.
Dustin, the point is that he doesn't care about anything. The only thing he cares about is winning.
Oh, I'm aware.
I'll work with the rest of your team, Dustin, to make sure that Roger's off your team and to help you get somebody else to replace him.
Don't worry. We all were talking a bit about it during the battle. Just a little bit before you turned up. I don't know if Roger's aware that we were talking a little bit back there, but we're at least going to do what we can. And if anything else, we're just gonna make sure that he isn't gonna do anything stupid within the next few bits. If anything else, I suggest if you guys finish up your business in Rustboro and get yourselves out of here without saying where you're going next. If anything else, maybe it might be better, because I don't know whether he'd enjoy the pleasure on trying to take all of you guys out one at a time in whatever way he thinks is best.
Just so long as you don't have Roger on your team anymore, bring you all down, it should be good.
I'll do my
You know who he reminds me of? Giovanni. Only uses Pokemon and people for the sake of making himself stronger.
That's true.
It's a pain.
I hate people like that.
And all of his recruits just blindly follow him.
Well, as I said,
You're right.
the only reason we were doing it is mainly because we needed the money for our situations. I'm sorry if it was wrong at the time, but it was the only option we had at the time. I know it was stupid, but if anything else, just know that at least the four of us realize it, but hopefully we can gain the strength to at least do something back to him. It's the only thing we can do.
Good. I'd say strike while the iron's hot. You have everything you need to kick them off now. Bring it up with the league. They don't promote unsportsmanlike conduct. And what we can easily say here is that Roger has been very unsportsmanlike.
You have to agree with Kempler, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, to be honest though, concerning that if we have Roger concerning the fact that, and he looks over at you, Hannah, it sounds like Hannah doesn't want to come back, concerning that we can't really tackle the gym unless the gym is going to do a specific ruling in place. If it's all 6 of us going to battle, then we won't be able to do it, because we'll be down to 5 members.
Well, Hannah already said that she doesn't want to go with Roger. And to be honest, I commend her decision. That was very brave of you, Hannah. It really was.
It was a lot to take in, but I just had enough of him. I don't want to be around a trainer who only cares about winning.
I then walk over to Hannah and place my hand on her shoulder. Hannah, I wholeheartedly understand. If the trainer only cares about winning, then where's the challenge in that?
Dustin, at least at this point, does look back and just goes, I think it's a bit more than that, Momoko. At least in my view. There's nothing wrong with trying to be the best and win in everything you try to do. I mean, winning's nice, but sometimes it's the fact of it's what you do when you lose. After all,
Exactly.
there's 3 things that you could do if you basically lose. You can take it with a smile, you can punch the ground and think it's all your fault, or you can cry because you don't think you're good enough. At the end of the day, what you do of those is your own personal choice. Louise
And even then, at the end of the day, Louise did none of those 3 things.
Well, that just proves well, Louise actually did show something. At least I've seen it once before from an old friend of mine. She showed compassion. She didn't really care about the battle. She just wanted to have a good old time. If you ask me,
Exactly.
I'd say that's kind of commendable.
She got up, dusted herself off, and then went on her merry way. And that's one of the best things about her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, here's the thing. How are you gonna learn if you continue to win? How are you gonna learn and grow?
A valid point. I mean, if you win everything, then it just shows you're good, but it's what happens when you finally get knocked off that throne.
Something tells me if Roger ever got knocked off of that throne, he would carry on like a child.
And I'm saying that there is a
The
way
higher
to
they
knock,
climb, the harder they fall.
and there's a way to bring him down right now. He's riding everything on the lead, Dustin. You want to see him fall? Bring him down.
Yeah.
Gather the rest of your team. He's got to go.
We'll do the best we can. We just need to basically just find the last little strength we can do it. Listen, it's not just for the clarity. It's not that we don't want to do it now. It's just, I guess in a weird way, I think I know what I want to do. I just don't know if the others are willing to sacrifice the whole bribery part and the money. So I guess it just comes down to them, but just know that at least I'm going to do it.
What is your plan?
I'll let you know when I think of one. But
I mean, feel free to reach out to me if you need my help or if you need any of our help.
Oh,
And I'm going to exchange Pokegear numbers with Dustin.
That fucking tune. I love that tune. Yeah, fair enough. Yep, so you have his number. So, I love it, this whole procedure that poor Floof has just been sat there quiet.
I mean, not much I can really add to this.
You had the chance to come! But it's fair enough, it's fair enough. If anything else, in which case, congratulations, Floof. I actually really applaud you for your silence and true role-playing part.
Yeah, I figured I'd not interrupt this with silly banter.
Yeah, oh, well, no, I actually applaud that. Well done. But
especially with that, my bird sneezed on me.
But yeah, at this point, Dustin does at least do one thing before he goes. He actually walks up to you, Hannah, and I'm just pointing at this side of this. He actually looks up at you and just goes, "You sure you can't come with us, though?"
I'm sure. Probably need to head home anyway.
Wait,
To stay to port.
wait, back to Slateport. Oh. For Blaze, I presume.
Yes.
No, I completely understand. Well, if it's anything, just know you got all of us back. If you get the chance to, just know we'll take you back if you want to come by, but I think until we basically do what we can with Roger, might be best if you just, I don't know, I really don't know any other suggestion, to be honest.
It's fine. Just be careful.
I will. Oh, and don't worry about what Roger said. In a weird way, you can take his own words as a bit of a weird compliment. At least he actually said thank you once for actually saying that you had a good use about your tutor skills. So I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to find a weird way to cheer you up.
It's fine. You better get going before he throws his little temper tantrum of you not coming back.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, take care of yourselves, everybody.
Will do, mate.
No, anyway, I better get going. And he goes by, and he does walk by you, Louise. And for a brief moment, he does stop and look at you and just goes, "You got a pretty good partner, by the way. I hope one day I can battle you. I'd love to see if my fighting types can do some work against your ghosts."
We shall see.
I'll take that as at least a chance of hope. Oh, and before he goes, he does put his hand in his pocket, and he does hand you. He hands you 200 pokey, and says, "It's not much. It's not much. Get a potion. Get a potion for your beloved partner. I think he probably could use it."
Right. Thank you.
No worries. And with that, he turns back, nods, and makes his way downwards. As this moment is happening, by the way,
Is that my Pokegear?
it's Arlen's Pokegear. Yeah, Arlen, your Pokegear is going off.
I look at the screen to see why.
Your phone is going off, and you see the name in your phone of Mummy Dearest.
Uh-oh.
In that case, I stop my recording and answer it.
He's been recording this whole time.
I knew it.
I have, yes.
Yeah. And
I
as
knew it.
and as you answer the phone, Arlen, my precious boy, how you doing? How you doing? You answered the phone. You answered the phone with 4 more rings than usual. Please tell me you're all right.
I'm absolutely fine, Mother. I was just held up by something on this end. What can I do for you?
Oh, we just heard that. And then you hear a gruff voice on the other end of the phone, and you recognize that as your father's voice. He just goes, "Arlen, my dear boy, I heard that we have just got word of your first gym victory back in Petalburg. Is this true?"
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, fantastic news. Oh, I'll be honest, I was half worried you were gonna fumble the first one and come running home.
Not a chance.
Overhearing this just kind of snorts in amusement.
Wait, I hear a snort. Wait, is that the rest of your comrades?
Yes.
Oh, splendid. Hello, Arlen's friends, comrades. I apologize if I am interrupting any situations here.
A little embarrassing.
It's all good, Mr. DeLowry.
Mr. DeLowry, oh please, that is my business formality. You could just call me Richard.
Wait.
Hannah just giggles a little and covers her mouth.
I have a question just regarding how I remember names working.
Yes.
So if Aeon's character is Arlen yada 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 the third, who's Arlen yada 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 second?
Well, you'd have to ask him that one.
I'm gonna guess it would be Daddy Dearest.
No, his
Is Daddy Dearest just telling us to call him Richard? I'm confused as the player, but I was the character. I'm just going with it.
Yeah. I will at least confirm this. So I will confirm this as a mini point. No, it is not Daddy or Mummy. It's basically his family tree related.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
My name is Richard. God damn it, Aeon! I forgot what your fucking name is.
Oh, do I get to put in another long name?
No, I see it here. Yeah. No, so it's all right. I got it here. Don't worry. Please, just call me. My real name is Richard Montgomery Van Doloran Kolonsky Doloro, and this is my trusty wife. Hello. My name is Bella. Yes, I know.
Aeon, you're gonna have to send me your father's full name.
I was waiting for the rest.
Dude, what?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Oops.
Bloop, I have a favor to ask. Can you play that thing that you play whenever I played the frying pan?
Oh, they're not funny.
Oh, this one?
No, not that.
Ow!
No. The heavy.
Oh, the heavy dead. Okay.
Could you play that for me, Bloop?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, revive. Anyway.
Anyways.
Yes, anywho, yeah. So at this point, but thank you. At this point, Richard calls up and just goes, "Oh, but Arlen, my dear boy, I'm honestly really happy to know that you have truly become a fantastic trainer with your first match. Tell me, where are you now?"
Fuck, where are we? Rossborough, isn't it?
We're just north of Rossborough.
Yep.
North
we're standing just out of the north of Rossborough at the moment.
North of Rossborough? Whatever, you're going in that direction. It's hard to go north in that way.
We just had a little bit of business to deal with outside of the town, that's all.
Oh, well, as long as you're safe and sound and nothing of the true utmost danger is truly happening to our precious little bundle boy.
Another snort from Ursula.
And it just giggles and try to hold in.
Arlen resists the urge to ignore his gentlemanly ways and flip them off.
Everyone's just smiling.
At this point, your mum interrupts and just goes, Arlen, dear, I apologize on this, but we did mean to call you to say congratulations, but we were wondering if we could ask you for a personal favor.
Yes, Mother?
So you remember the top secret project we were working on, ready for our next line, right?
Yes.
Well, we finally have the first ones made of a couple of of them, and we were wondering if you could maybe, I don't know, demonstrate them somewhere to show them off ready for our moment of revealing in a couple of months' time.
I see.
Oh, I forgot. See, you're with your friends. Please ignore the word top secret.
Just perks off of the top secret beforehand.
Curiosity is Hannah's forte.
It's all right, Mother. They heard nothing.
What was I supposed to hear?
Arlen, can we talk in private?
I think that might be a good idea.
We'll give you some space. And then
Head up the
Kepler,
beach.
Heading back to town, maybe.
Grabs Ollie by the hand, grabs Momoko by the hand, grabs Harry by the hand, and we're all moving away.
Wait, you're grabbing them by 3 hands. All right, so apparently you 3 are all moving there. So so Arlen, I'll save them, but you say Arlen, conversation. Sorry. So your mum basically does sort of speak and just goes, "Okay, so we actually managed to line up a moment of a photo shoot for a quick demonstration of works. The workers have managed to finish the first line of their garments."
I see.
And with you... Sorry, Aya.
And you really want me to demonstrate those?
Well, we were hoping we could ask your friends to help model a few of the other ones. I mean, it's nothing personal, but when you've made a few for both men and women, it's a little hard for a man to demonstrate a full one, if you know what I mean.
With a sort of feeling of sinking dread, Arlen responds, "You've already made them based on my friends, haven't you?"
Well, we made a couple of lines in question, but we wanted to know if you would be willing to convince your comrades to help model a few of these off. In return, they can keep them as a free sample.
Mother, I will talk to them, but I can't promise anything.
Okay, how long will you be in Rustboro, my dear?
Well, I believe there's a gym in town, so we should be here for a couple of days at least.
Oh, splendid! We'll make sure make sure you let us know probably by the end of the day. We'll see if we can get them expressed in your direction. But but we will disclose the meeting point for this for the photo shoot, and for the moment just keep it all the top secret stuff, you know. But make sure you at least come out to your friends. It's only fair that they are aware, and as stated, they can keep it as a reward. If they don't want to keep it, then they are happy to take any money. Well, reasonable for the modeling charge, obviously.
Right, okay.
Oh, anyway, we must get back to work and things. Just so you know, we've made, if they are willing to do so, we will need to know some measurements. We could make some adjustments to them and get them sent out, and don't worry, we have one specifically for you as well, my dear boy.
Arlen cringes. Okay.
What are you talking about? This was partially your idea. Oh wait, did you think we weren't going to go through with it?
No, I figured you would probably go through with it. I realised it'd be taking quite such a prominent role.
Oh, well, you're just, well, need I well, you are a Delaware after all. You are proud to be in this business. That's the whole point. You're meant to be proud in the sake of fashion and enjoying living the moments.
Yes, Lava.
That's my dear boy. Now, perk up and get ready for that gym battle. We want to know our great young man is getting ready to become the next big thing. Anyway, contact us this evening or the moment you get a response. If we don't hear any call by the end of the day, we'll assume it's we'll assume it's an instant no.
Very well. I must I probably best go catch up with the others. I need to see about getting Lady fed.
Lady? Oh, and then you see Bella interrupt. She goes, Arlen, you got yourself a lady? Oh, I didn't know you were so forward.
Oh my god!
I was...
Blue.
I think we're all dead.
Blue.
Do I need to make some sort of acrobatics check to avoid face planting into the ground?
Blue, please play the thing for me again.
No need.
Thank you.
Let me fix it. Brownie, use sacred ash. You're all revived. But yeah, you know what, Arlen, I would like you to make a guile check to try to hide hide any frustration or blushing.
Look, I should be doing this with disadvantage. I really do.
This is really
You just want to go. Oh.
Oh, there it is.
There's the good roll. 14. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I'm so glad.
No, Mum. You misunderstand. Lady is the petalil that I just acquired. That's newly hatched.
Oh. Wait, newly hatched? Where did you find a Pokemon? You didn't steal the Pokemon egg from somebody, did you?
Absolutely not.
Good. That's my little bundle boy.
I was given her.
My young man is doing good deeds and getting rewards. Oh, this is fantastic.
Can I throw up now?
Can I throw up as well?
You didn't think you were not getting a moment like this, Aeon. I was getting ready for this.
My God.
I'm also going to confess. I'm going to confess one thing just before we carry on. I have been planning this entire conversation since the start of the session.
I'm not gonna lie. I think never mind, Arlen. I think my face is red.
I don't know why, but I picture Arlen's face as red as a tomato right now.
I need to go catch up with the others, so I'll call you later.
Okay, love you lot, bundle boy.
I make sure nobody else is around, and I just wondered, and I love you too, Mum.
Oh.
Oh. Adorable.
Adorable.
It's a good on a side note. I'm really glad you actually chose to end the recording. By the way, before you took the call. That would have been.
Oh boy!
Oh, you weren't getting me with that, you bastard!
What are you talking about? I'm not a crafty DM in the slightest.
You know what?
Yes, you are.
That, you get another 100 bits from me.
Yay! All right.
With the call over, Arlen is going to wait for his face to go back to normal before he rejoins the others.
Fair enough. All right. By the way, at this point, Holly is on a call as well. By the way, and at this point, she just wraps up a call as well. In case you wondered, yes, this is the bit we're gonna have
Yeah, okay.
So I figure at this point, and Holly just looks over and just goes, Kemplar, Elizabeth, could I just speak with you for a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What's going on, Ollie?
And
Beatrice is just gonna curl around her feet a little bit.
Fair enough. Arlen, you're just approaching back at this point, by the way. So I'll say you're around this area. Holly just sort of looks down nervously and just goes, I just got a phone call from my father.
What's up?
He he needs me to come back home for a moment.
What's up?
I can't really say too much, but there's been a bit of a family matter that I need to go sort out. So my dad is coming from the town over through the tunnel close to Rustboro, and he'll come pick me up.
I see.
So you're leaving us?
If only temporarily. It's all right.
Yes, just temporarily. It's only for a family matter, but I can't disclose too much. I'm really sorry. Please don't think too less of me. I'm not doing this to avoid you all.
Elizabeth's gonna stop her there and put a hand on her shoulder.
Wow, double fingers. Double fingers.
Kepler hugs her to shut her up.
Aww.
It's all right, Holly.
Elizabeth's gonna just put a hand on her shoulder and say, "Say no more. Family's important. We get it."
We aren't gonna stop you. Just be sure to keep up with us every once in a while.
I will.
Give us a call.
I will.
Or send a letter.
Yeah, I'll make sure I contact you. Just promise me you'll do well until I come back.
Cool. We'll do our very best, Holly. I can promise you that.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Never was.
And we better exchange contact numbers with Holly because I don't think any of us exchanged numbers with each other yet.
Nope!
Yeah, so...
Well, Louise only has basically the two people on her phone right now.
Kepler's got 3, maybe 4 people, assuming that his father calls him or something.
Yeah, I will say, just before we carry on, if any of you have any family members, I will say, if you have family members that you want to have the phone numbers of for the Pokegears, you are welcome to have them. Just as long as you tell me who's on them when we're done.
Yeah, I know I have Ted's number, but who's the second one I got?
Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin.
I got Dustin's number. I don't know if you got his number.
No, Dustin gave it to one. I'm sure. No, I think it was just Ted, unless Samantha did.
Well, yeah, Ted, I know Ted gave me and Arlen his number, and I know Dustin gave it, and I know I exchanged numbers with Dustin.
Fair
I don't know.
I know Ted gave me his number. That's all. And I know I talked to Samantha, but I don't think we exchanged numbers.
Okay, fair enough. Well, at that point, okay, fair enough. Just had to check that. So yeah, so at this point, Holly does look back and just goes, well, if it's anything as a concern, because I did hear thinking back to them with the challenge thing, I did have an idea that could happen.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Holly?
It depends.
Are we both going to turn over to Hannah?
Yep. So Hannah, as you're looking over, you actually do glance over and you see Kemplar and Holly looking at you.
Oh, what?
So here's the situation we've got, Hannah. Holly here has a family matter she has to go and attend to. She's not going to be with us for a good little while. That would put us down to 5 people. We believe that it would be a good idea if we had you on the team for a short while, at least as a temporary combatant while Holly is unavailable.
And also, if it's anything, if it turns out that I don't come back, then you at least have a team of people who can care for you at least.
Really? Even everything that happened?
As far as I'm concerned, it's not your fault.
Arlen, at this point, you come back and now you've heard this conversation.
Wait, how much of
sorry
it did
about that. What have I missed?
Holly has a family emergency she has to attend to.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's been a bit of a personal matter, so my dad is coming to pick me up from the next town over. So since it's close to Rustboro, I figured I might as well stay in Rustboro for a bit. But of course, if I'm leaving for this, then you're down to 5, and that's not really the challenge, is it?
And it's because of that that we
Kip-
thought.
So Kipper came up with a good idea to have Hannah take over for Holly's position until she gets back.
I see.
I mean,
Good idea.
I mean, admittedly, I did think about Momoko with how strong she is, but I know she probably has her own ideals to deal with. Plus,
Yeah, that is true.
not to mention, Mr. Briney's probably waiting for that package, which we didn't get to pick up yet.
Go!
That's sort of everyone with the anime moment. Bah! So at this point, Holly just says, maybe it's best if we head back to Rustboro so we can get the package and, well, I guess we can then take it from there.
True.
Yes.
Thing, Wally, but what about Mochi?
I mean,
are you gonna take him with you, or?
I mean, I wouldn't see why not. Mochi is her partner Pokemon, after all.
it is. I'm not gonna lie. I think Mochi would love to get stronger, but at the other end of it, I can't really bear to, to leave him. I think I need some time to think about this, but I mean, I would expect to take Mochi back with me, but let's just deal with one thing at a time, I think.
Yeah, take all the time you need. For now, let's just head back to Rustboro. How long until your dad gets there?
He said that by the time of the travel, it should. Oh, Beatrice jumping up and down for fun there. All right, we'll get to that in a second. He said concerning how long the road would be about that. He said he should be here in maybe about 2 hours at the very most if he makes his way. If he ends up bringing the bike along, it might be a little quicker.
He's coming through the Rustboro Tunnel. Okay. Well, we better get going then. We gotta let Tycho know the situation too, so that he can also say goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So.
Beatrice, how the what is it, girl?
Hey, boy!
Eh?
Boy!
And it wraps the tail around Mochi.
Oh.
Although Mochi does get surprised a little bit.
Beatrice, that's Holly's Pokemon. We can't take him with us. And then I look at Holly. Can we?
I'd like to point out, just to clarify, this is what Caitlin and Heidi have been talking about.
Well, Beatrice and Mochi seem to get along very well. I kind of would hate to separate them.
You make a point, but give me a little time to think, because this is big.
It is. Beatrice, let's just think about this, okay? I know you like Mochi very much, and quite frankly, I do too. He's a tough little bugger. But remember, he's Holly's Pokemon. There's still a chance that you two might not see each other for the rest of the tournament.
Boy.
He just nods slowly and just walks slowly back to you.
I know. I can snuggle Beatrice. I know it's hard to hear. Come on. How about I cheer you up with some of your favorite berry juice when we get back to town, okay?
Boy.
And it just is happy to do it. So I presume everyone's heading back.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of snuggle Beatrice and just look at Holly with a little bit of a me look.
Help me look. Alright, I will say for the leviance of time, make it easier for everybody. Yeah, I'll say you all make your way down here as relative as possible.
I still.
Where did Tycho disappear to?
Yeah, Tycho's in the Pokemon Center.
Pokemart.
Or the Pokemart. Yeah. Oh yeah. So while this is going on, Tycho, what did you buy? You've been waiting patiently.
How much is one bait?
Bait?
Fish bait.
Yeah.
Let me take a. I'll take a look for you. I believe it goes under food stuff.
Fish bait. Ooh,
Well,
oh no,
Brother, fish bait.
It's not under food stuff.
Enough with the fish bait.
Is it a bait attachment?
Thank you.
No, that's not the bait. It's not the bait attachment. What is it? Where is this dang thing?
I got it. I got it. I got it.
I found it.
Okay, thank you.
It's 250.
250.
Yeah, it's under. For those. There's also something called super bait and vile bait.
Yeah, it basically it affects the Pokemon that you can get.
Wait, hold on. Am I crazy? Why is super bait cheaper than regular bait?
Super bait's cheaper than regular bait? What?
Super bait is $50 cheaper.
15?
50.
50. Well,
and vile bait's in the same boat. What the hell?
Well, I guess you don't mind if I buy some super bait then.
I'm having a look what the major difference is. There's surely a difference between the two.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Oh wait, no, bait. Okay, bait is what's used to attract Pokemon as well. It's kind of like honey as well. But you can use bait on a line. But then depending on the lure depending on the one you use and such, it changes the thing. At least I think. Give me a minute. I'm low checking all this.
Let's see. Super bait's tasty, strong smelling morsel of food designed to attract Pokemon may be used in 2 ways: to lure or to distract. For luring, every 15 minutes after putting the bait down on a route, you roll 1d20 plus your intuition rank until you roll higher than 15. Or 15 or higher. If you roll 3 times without success, the bait loses its potency and fails. If you succeed, a random Pokemon will appear. And super bait's often used for fishing in this way. To distract Pokemon, throw out wild Pokemon as a standard action. They make a focus roll with a DC of 12.
Oh.
If they fail, they give up their next standard action to eat.
Interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll have to look at that. But yeah,
And
it's up
then-
to you, dude.
And then for regular bait,
Well, we'll look into this because we need to push time.
Yeah.
okay, I looked at I got it.
To save time, we'll just say I bought a few things.
Yeah, fair enough. We can discuss what you bought, dude.
And by the time, you all return, Tycho is just like still near the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
Still waiting.
Yeah, so there's it. Susie sees the others and barks up, going,
he rushes up to run around a few of them.
I like my Zoroa noise.
And Tycho, he still looks a little annoyed, but it looks like he's starting to calm down.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, you see Louise approaching back, and also you see everyone else approaching back as well.
Okay.
I sent you something in private, bro.
Yep. No worries. Okay, let me have a gander. Well, that's up to you. Yeah, that's up to you,
Right.
Hannah, if you want to. So it's up to you whenever the moment
Yeah.
arrives. But yeah, so at this point, yes. So Tycho, you see everybody come back.
Mm.
So Holly, at this point, is the one who comes up there and goes, "Oh, hey, Tycho.
Mm.
How are you doing?"
And he's getting better.
Oh.
And
And,
Blaze?
and he shows that in one of his hands, he's been cradling a Torchic.
Yeah, I'll say the time's gone by. So yeah, so still slightly fatigued, but has recovered 4 of its injuries, is Blaze the Torchic.
Should I bring him out?
Yeah, it's your mon. You can choose what you want to do with it.
If yours has an attack up nature, I'm going to lose my shit.
I mean, like taking Torchic and cradling it.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
He carefully passes Blaze to Hannah. He's still
Thank goodness.
he's still a little hurt, but he's making a good recovery.
I think I won't use him in battle for a while. I might use my partner instead.
Torchic wasn't your first Pokemon?
No.
Did this Templar say this out loud?
No.
Theon says this out loud. I will confess. No.
Okay.
Yeah, so at this point, someone just goes, wait, but if Torchic's not, then who is?
Well, she puts Torchic back into its ball and pulls out another Pokeball. Come on out, Kaneki.
And as
and out comes out
a Rockruff! Yep. So you all look, and there you see, coming up, basically laying on the ground when it comes out the ball, with a small little, and wakes up from a small little nap. Kaneki then sort of rubs its eyes with its paws, and then looks around, going,
Kaneki? We're gonna be with them for a while, okay? I want you on your best behavior.
Just starts running around everybody.
Rocco, that puppy Pokemon. How about that?
I think he rolled a bad number.
No, I rolled a 5. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah. So Holly then looks back at you and just goes, "Oh, what a precious little puppy."
This is Kaneki.
Kaneki.
He's Kaneki.
I then walk over and kneel down and pet him on the head. That's a good boy. Would you like a treat?
It actually backs away as you pat its head.
Are you okay? It's okay. I won't hurt you.
He's not very used to having people around. Sorry, he was very badly treated as a wild Pokemon in Alola.
Oh, you poor thing.
So he's a rescue then?
Actually, I saved him from a group of bullies. They're called Team Skull back in Alola.
That's no different than me and Blossom here.
I crouched to Kaneki's level.
I then release Blossom from her Pokeball and pick her up.
Question for the DM.
Hello.
Can I make a history check to see if Elizabeth has ever heard of Team Skull while she was under Team Rocket leadership?
Be a general education check.
I think that would be.
Yeah, that would be more general education, because it's you deciding if the world about it. So yeah, general education.
Okay, that's fine. Can I make one then?
You asked. 15. Oh, Evie rolled it. It's fine. It's fine. It counts. It counts. It's fine.
Oh no, wait, Evie rolled it, but it was under Elizabeth B. Boone.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Yeah. So based on your knowledge that you knew from like teams of such, though Team Skull hasn't been really known as like world dominating type of team, you at least know they're more of the hooligans who have about as much fun as you'd expect. More about terrorizing rather than domination.
Fair enough. Elizabeth's just gonna roll her eyes at that and goes, amateurs.
I pick up Rockruff in my arms. Well, I had to save him, and he was scaring me at first when I took him to the Pokemon Center. He sort of warmed up to me after I took care of him.
I slowly reach my hand out to Rockruff. Hello?
Yeah, he's there. He's just sort of.
Okay. I then scritch behind one of the Rockruff's ears.
Make a Pokemon education check. To see if you know that this is the right place.
Okay, Pokemon education?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's a no.
That's not good.
I allowed to do the, let me help you with that.
It's Pokemon education's your thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It works!
Finally!
Yes, you can reroll.
Is that adept now, actually?
Oh shit.
Yeah, go ahead, use it. So that's +4 roll Pokemon education again.
Oh, Louise was doing it.
Yeah, so Louise roll again and then add 4.
Roll again and add 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
7 plus 4, that's 11.
11, okay, yeah. You do realize that most Pokemon do enjoy a good little scratch and a tickle and such, though it is a little wary, though not quite the spot where it's quite comfortable, because obviously based on what you've heard, but it's at least letting you get a good spot on it. It's at least letting you stroke it.
Yeah. I just gently pet its head and give a small smile.
Oh, Fluffy.
He especially likes me when he rubs his little Rockruffs on my neck. It's just the way he shows affection.
You've looked at every Rockruff episode you could find, didn't you?
No, I generally know.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, while this is going on, Holly does come up to you, Tycho, and just goes, there's actually been a situation that's just happened, Tycho, and maybe it's best you're aware of what happened. Short version. Sadly, Louise lost the battle.
Yes, I do recall being informed of that.
Oh?
Well, hearing of it.
Oh, yeah? Who? Let me guess, the others came this way.
Ah. No, I heard what was going on. Yeah.
Well, the other thing you probably don't know is I've got to leave the team for a while. A family matter came up, and my dad wants me to come home, so I sadly gotta head back. But Hannah is gonna fill in for me while I'm gone.
Yeah, it's only temporarily though.
But we figured maybe if she was at least around a team that wasn't Rogers, would maybe even help her out a little bit.
And you're doing this for a good cause, and Yeah, I cannot argue with that.
I'm sorry I couldn't stick around a little bit, but just know that I'll try to keep in touch when I can, and I'll let you know when I'm able to come back.
Right.
But for now, hopefully Hannah will do it, but my father should be here soon to hopefully pick things. At this point, Holly just looks around and just goes, just curious question. Did anyone remember where we go to pick up the package for Mr. Briney?
Didn't he say something along the lines of Stephen Stone or Mr. Stone?
Yes, Mr. Stone Enterprises. In short, the big fucking building up here.
Yeah, he said from Mr. Stone, so Stone Enterprises maybe?
Yes.
We can head there real quick. It's actually, I think we passed by it on our way back.
Yeah, so I'd say if anybody, I'd say if Momoko wanted to, concerning she was the one who was originally given it, if Momoko wants to, or if anybody wants to, you're welcome to go in to try and get it.
I'll go in and get it.
I think Noah will come too.
So
okay, well,
she didn't know about the package. What the fuck?
Yeah, no one really said anything to her, but I mean, she could probably say she tagged along if she wanted to find out what was going on.
Yeah, say tag along.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay, well then, can you move us up to the building then, please, sir?
I will do that for you there. Just move this up here. The problem is with the boop. Alright, but yeah, so I will say for the sake of it, I will say because of time levity concerning what time it is, I will say that you're able to go in, there is a secretary there, and you're able to get a conversation with them about a package, and about 10 minutes later, a large-ish package wrapped in brown wrapping paper with a blue string covered it, and a tag off there, basically writing Mr. Briney's Cottage, ferry service, parts ×1.
Okay.
So you essentially have the part in question.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Louise has gone inside to go heal Puppet. Okay. So Louise has gone inside to go heal Shuppet. Okay. So at this point, you guys can make your way back where everyone is about there. So I will say, for the sake of things, let's see. How do we want to wrap this up? Yeah. So I suppose the question is, what is Momoko gonna do now?
Well, where is their next gym challenge?
Their gym challenge is actually here. In fact, the gym is actually right opposite.
Okay. I would like, one of the things that I think Momoko would like to see is how the gym challenges go before she takes the package back to Mr. Briney.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably see that as a thing. She'd probably want to see it herself.
Yeah, experience it so that if and when she becomes a gym leader, she'll know how to handle it.
That's a good call, actually. It's a fair enough point. All right. So I will say, the question is for all of you guys is the gym challenge going to be planned? Or what's...
We're definitely going to need to prepare for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I will at least say, for some levity parts, I will say that Holly will probably sit out because she doesn't know when her father will turn up. So in which case, Hannah will be joining in the battle if she wants to.
If it's going to be a 6th battle, then yeah.
Well, you'll have to see what happens when you get there to the gym, because you guys don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I will say, for the context of this, it sounds like that next episode, we're having a gym battle.
A good one.
Oh, jeez, we don't have a lot of time to prepare then. Shit.
If you want some time to prepare to do things, I will let you have a few moments before it. If you guys are going straight for the gym, or if you're doing anything else.
Oh dear.
So
I do kind of want to train Fuga.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna train Kaneki.
Well,
We're gonna have to do a lot of it.
Yeah, you'll have to do some prep things. So here's what's going to happen. I will ask each of you guys in your private chats what you're going to do. I will state what things have been done so you're aware of it. And when we start the session, you guys will be aware of what's going on.
All right.
All right, but with that said, everybody, that's all for tonight's episode. So, unfortunately for Shuppet, who sadly lost that battle,
No.
in case you wondered how many hit points he had left, he had 4.
Darn it.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Sad.
Afraid if that knockoff damage wasn't halved, you would have had it with the you would have had it.
Meh.
I'm really sorry though, but I'm also sorry about the ice punch there. Hey, think of it this way: I could have been cruel and given it an egg move and gave crunch.
I thought egg moves aren't allowed. Remember?
Oh, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
wait.
They are allowed. You have to breed them.
Oh, I thought. Were there like certain moves that we couldn't use? I thought there were.
We'll talk about that.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll
Unless
talk
it's
about-
just for
yeah.
when we challenge the gyms.
No.
I think it's more moves we don't have access to.
Yes. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll be brief to say this right now. On the Pokédex for Pokemon Tabletop United, there is a section called Tutor Moves. You can teach these using move tutors and things like that, but you need to find a specific person who'll do it. Or a job class who will do it. So in short, basically, you need to find someone who will do it.
And you're gonna tell them.
That's fair.
Well, we'll get to that bit as we go. But anyway, guys, we've reached the point of the end of this one, and I think this is a good stopping point.
All right.
So, with that said, everybody, let's wrap up here. So, it's fair to say, perceptions rolled low. It's time for us to go. So, Hannah, welcome to the sessions.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, it gets more actiony next time. But we will sort that out in 2 weeks' time. You guys have some chance to get you preparing, so we'll see what happens. So until then, everybody, if you were charged with joy with this stream, be sure to hit subscribe or follow wherever you're watching us. And I'll see you all on the next one. So until then, it's goodbye from Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers. It's goodbye from Dell.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye from Aeon.
Oh, my mum's embarrassing.
Goodbye from Thean.
Oh, I'm the little bundle boy.
Goodbye from Floof. Goodbye from Lena.
I am now dead.
And goodbye from Hannah.
No. You are now.
Goodbye from Hannah.
Bye.
And goodbye from Heidi.
So long, everybody.
So with that said, everybody, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, signing off on Let's Roll Live Pokeception Check. Until then, everybody, stay charged. Catch you all later. And until next time, goodbye.
Bye.
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 I love Ice Punch.
Yeah.